Hola chicos, hoy en esta clase voy a enseñar el mejor ejercicio para pronunciar palabras en inglés. Sabemos que los hispanos sois expertos en la pronunciación, pero espero que con el ejercicio de hoy vas a poder mejorarlo. Entonces lo que vamos a hacer ahora es el mejor truco para practicar pronunciación y también es mi ejercicio favorito de todo, lo que se llama shadowing. Lo que voy a hacer ahora es contarte una historia de mi vida en inglés y en la pantalla te voy a dejar su significado en inglés y español. Lo que tienes que hacer es como digo yo las palabras, tú tienes que venir a seguirme intentando decir las palabras como digo yo. Va a ser bastante rápido, así que te recomiendo que bajes la velocidad del vídeo. Te recomiendo que escribas las palabras en tu móvil y también que las repitas lo más veces posible para poder memorizarla. Quiero que sepas una cosa, que la velocidad de tu aprendizaje depende de qué rápido puedes memorizar las palabras. El secreto más grande de lo que existe en este mundo para la memorización es la repetición. Entonces hoy voy a hablar sobre una historia de mi vida cuando con 18 años éramos sin techos con mi amigo en Croacia. Let's go! So back in 2014, when I was 18 years old, in New Year's Eve when everyone's making their New Year resolution, I had this amazing idea that this year I want to go to see the sea. Just to let you know guys, if you don't know me, I'm from Debrecen, Hungary, where we don't have mountains, neither a river nor sea, and actually the region called the Plain region. So technically there is nothing to see in my city. So I was so turned up to see the sea this year, I couldn't even get it off my mind, and I was thinking about it literally every day. But to be honest, I didn't have idea where would be the best place to go. To be fair, with my close friends, we were so broke. None of us have ever been to a place with a beach or just abroad in a different country other than Hungary. And then we were thinking, and then the summer came and it was already hot. And I don't know if you know that, but I was juggling since I was a kid. And after that, still to this day today, I'm a pro flair bartender. If you don't know what is that, now you can see it on the screen. So then my childhood best friend was a professional freestyle footballer. He was doing some really crazy tricks with the balls too. So he used to go sometimes to the city center, put a hat on the floor and doing some tricks, and he actually made pretty good money, you know, comparing to that we were flat broke. And one of his friends, or I wouldn't really say that his friend, rather just a guy who he used to train together sometimes, said to him that he'd been to Croatia and, you know, he had been doing the same things, you know, just had a hat on the floor and doing tricks, and he said he made about 4,000 euros a month. 4,000 euros. It was like 10 times of my mother's monthly salary. So that moment when my friend told this to me, I went home and I checked Croatia out on Google. Just to let you know that even though smartphones existed this time already, neither me nor my friend had one because we were genuinely f***ing broke. So as soon as I saw that Croatia has a sea, I felt like this is our calling. I have honestly thought that this is a sign from the universe and now we have to get the ticket and just go to Croatia. I was literally trying to convince my friend for 2 weeks that we should go. Now I can understand why he didn't want it to come. But I was so freaking obsessed with the idea that after 2 weeks he said finally yes. The only problem was neither me nor my friend had any money. So it is funny, but I've borrowed money from my little brother and I'm not really sure where he would get his money from. But I know that a few days later we had our ticket purchased and we were ready to fuck off. Another funny fact that at this time I barely spoke in English and my friend didn't speak absolutely nothing. Now after 8 years, I don't even understand what the I was thinking. I genuinely thought that we're gonna go there, put the head on the floor, do some crazy tricks, go to eat in restaurants, go to parties. Well, I was wrong. So the big day has arrived. We were on our way to Croatia on a train, and actually the train ride was really awesome. In the cabin we got to know 2 girls, but that time, as I told you, we didn't have a cell phone, so we lost connection after we got off the train. So with the train we went through some mountains and river, and honestly, it was beautiful. So then in about 12 hours later, we have arrived to Split, Croatia. The place was really beautiful, and we started to ask the locals where could we find the main street. Another funny part of the story that it was really hot summer, and when I say we had no money, I mean it. On the top of that, both of us carried 2 massive bags on our shoulders with full of clothes for the whole journey. Of course, because we thought that we're gonna be there for months, earning a lot of money. So later on this day, we found a spot, we put our bags on the bench and the hat on the floor, and we just started to do our freestyle show. The funny fact is that people actually started to throw a lot of money to the hat. That at the end of the day, the hat was full of coins. And I genuinely started to think that, man, we made it. We are rich. So then, we started to count the money. And when I was counting, I was like, what the f is this? Kuna. Is kuna. I don't know how, but we didn't actually know that the currency in Croatia is kuna. Because my friend's friend said that he was earning 4,000 euros. We automatically thought that, you know, there is euro in Croatia. So as I started to count the money, I saw another coin, and there was written lipa. In that very moment, I knew that we are. So knowing the fact that 1 kuna is basically worthless, we had to come to the sad conclusion that 100 lipa is 1 kuna. 1 lipa is 0.0013 euros, which is literally nothing. So after that, I finished counting the money, what we have collected in the hat, and the total was around 7 euros. It wouldn't have been so painful if we would have some backup money, but we didn't. We went there with literally zero money, without a return ticket, without an apartment. In the very moment we realized we're gonna have to sleep on the street. By the way, this tattoo is representing this journey. This is a homeless hat. This one is a one-way sign because I literally, when I tried something, I always bought a one-way ticket. I never bought a return ticket, which sometimes was really scary like this time, but this is what it is. So after that, we realized that we are literally homelesses. And on the top of that, we were so hungry because we didn't eat the whole day. So we went and bought some bread and some ham slices, and basically from that moment, that was our breakfast and dinner every day. And then we were looking for a place to sleep at that night. And honestly, I will never forget the moment when we were walking without having a place to stay, thinking like, how is this even possible? And then we just literally found a bush and we just put it a blanket on the floor. And as we tried to sleep, I just said to my friend that, man, I can't sleep like this. Let's try to find a staircase or something, because I could hear people passing by and animals moving around. So it was really scary. So then we started to walk around, but there was no tall building anywhere. So we kept just walking around, and out of nowhere, there was a 12-story tall building. And I said to my friend, let's go check it out if it's open. And it was. Little we knew that this is going to be our hotel for the next 2 weeks. After this night, we stayed there every single night. And then we juggled every single day. We saved up every leap of what we could. And after 2 weeks, finally we were able to go home. Now when I think about it, for me, it's a really funny story, but certainly one of my hardest time of my life. Maybe I wouldn't say the hardest, because still at this point where I'm right now, I had really scary moments where I risked too much and things could go very bad. But I definitely don't recommend to anyone to be homeless. We ended up losing a lot of weight because we barely ate to be able to buy the tickets back home. And we also juggled every day in a hot Croatian summer, which obviously didn't help. But now when I think about it, yeah, this is awesome that we did, and I really didn't regret that. Vale chicos, entonces eso ha sido nuestra historia con mi amigo en Croacia. Si te gustó el contenido y te gustaría escuchar más historias de mi vida así, escribe un yes en el comentario. Y ahora te voy a explicar qué es lo que debes hacer para sacar lo más información posible de este contenido. Aquí abajo puedes bajar la velocidad y escucha y repita conmigo las palabras lo que digo. Empieza primero con el primer minuto. Si no entiendes ninguna palabra, asegúrate que escribas todo en tu móvil y repítelas todos los días, hasta un punto cuando entiendes todas las palabras. Después vuelve a escuchar el audio otra vez hasta que entiendes todas las palabras. Créeme que esto es el mejor ejercicio de todo lo que existe en inglés, pero aparte de eso, si aprendes cómo funciona el presente, futuro, pasado, cómo crear frases en modo condicional y otras cosas muy importantes en inglés, puedes llegar a hablar inglés mucho más rápido que pensarás. En mi curso yo enseño paso a paso esto. Está diseñado para principiantes, así que si no entiendes nada y quieres empezar desde cero, apúntate en la descripción y empieza a estudiar inglés con toda fuerza. Gracias por terminar el vídeo, espero que nos vemos pronto. Chao.